106.
10 minutes? 10 minutes, it looks like.
All right.
Oh, do I feel good?
Sure.
Do you have a chart?
Yep. What are we doing?
I feel good.
I do.
James Brown.
Woo!
Alright, ready?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to start with the wow. So I'll be like, 1. Wow. I'm feeling good. Right, you got those background parts, Christian?
I should be able to.
Alright, ready?
All right.
1, 2, 1.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the Commonwealth Honors College's Celebration of Excellence. My name is Dan Gordon, Professor of History and Interim Dean of the Commonwealth Honors College. We call this event a Celebration of Excellence because we are here to recognize the outstanding academic achievements of our honors students. We're also here to recognize our campus leaders, faculty members, staff, and you, the family members and friends who have all worked together to make the Commonwealth Honors College an outstanding program and a rewarding experience for our graduates. Now, to begin the ceremony, let us welcome the graduating class of 2014 and our campus leaders. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're honoring several hundred graduating honors seniors and their academic accomplishments. Graduates, I congratulate you for your hard work. I congratulate you for your disciplined and undaunted pursuit of knowledge at the highest level. I congratulate you for all of the sacrifices you've made so that academic inquiry and research would be your priority throughout your years at UMass Amherst. The value of your sacrifices will become evident to you in the future as you enter challenging and rewarding careers, and as you become recognized as leaders who contribute to the success of those around you. Now I'd like to acknowledge the members of the campus community who, by participating in the activities of the Commonwealth Honors College, have nurtured our students during their undergraduate careers. And first, the faculty, who have served as departmental honors coordinators, chaired honors research committees, taught our many honors courses, and mentored our students. Also, our advisors, who have helped direct your course of study, and many members of the staff at the Commonwealth Honors College, who have also contributed in countless ways to your experience here. Faculty, advisors, and staff, please rise and be recognized. Now I'd like to acknowledge the members of the campus community who, by participating in the activities of the Commonwealth Honors College, have also played a leading role in our program. I'd like to express appreciation on behalf of our entire campus to our former dean, the late Priscilla M. Clarkson. Her leadership was vital. Dr. Clarkson's leadership was vital in setting high standards for undergraduates in the Honors College. Her vision helped to lay the groundwork for the honors residential community. She contributed to the fame and renown of our Honors College in many, many ways. In the fall, we honored her with a memorial service, and today, you, the students, honor her by completing your diverse academic honors programs. Thank you, Dean Clarkson, for inspiring us. Sitting behind me on the platform are the deans of the schools and colleges, the director of libraries, the vice provost of undergraduate education, the secretary of the faculty senate, the executive director of residential life, the faculty advisor to the chancellor on diversity and excellence. Please thank them all for their role in supporting and promoting honors education. I invite them all to stand and be recognized. Graduating seniors, let's take a moment to acknowledge the parents, friends, and family members whose support over the years has made this day possible for you. Thank you all for being here and for helping us to honor the accomplishments of these outstanding scholars. Students, please join me in applause for your families. It's now my distinct pleasure to introduce Chancellor Kumbal Sumaswamy, a tireless advocate for high-quality undergraduate education and for the Commonwealth Honors College. Since assuming the leadership of our campus 2 years ago, Chancellor Swamy, as he's affectionately known, has invigorated our university with many successful new initiatives and with a sense of pride for our excellence as a leading public university. Please join me in welcoming Chancellor Swamy.
Thank you. Good afternoon. It's wonderful to be here as we celebrate the excellence of our Commonwealth Honors College scholars. Welcome to family and friends. And of course, congratulations to our graduating seniors. I can feel the excitement and pride in this room. Can you? It's palpable, and it's certainly very justified. Over the last 4 years on your campus, and for some of you probably less than 4, you have helped to create a community for students who want challenge and who want to share scholarship with one another. You set high standards for achievement in all realms of endeavor. The list of your topics for your senior research projects is impressive and inspiring, and your efforts have prepared you to do advanced work in all of your fields of study. You have learned how to do solo research and to work closely with faculty mentors. You know the commitment and hard work involved to see a project through, and you also know the benefits of such advanced work, that it allows us to observe a topic or a problem from multiple perspectives over time, which is an important perspective to have in an ever more complicated world. You embody the bright, bold, unconventional thinking that distinguishes UMass Amherst. You venture into unknown regions, the uncharted places on the map, to explore the realms of possibility in research and education. That you do this as undergraduates is truly exceptional. I have the utmost confidence in what you will achieve after graduation. Each year, the number of applicants increases for UMass Amherst and to the Honors College. That trend is only going to continue. Your achievements as students and as alumni contribute to the worldwide esteem of a UMass Amherst degree. I'm sending you forth, but I'm leaving the door open. Come back often to visit. You will always be a member of our campus community. In the UMass Amherst spirit of service, you may always apply your excellence to the benefit of others, for I'm sure that your ideas will change the world. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you, Chancellor Subbaswamy. I'm very pleased to be able to introduce Henry M. Thomas III. His leadership positions are way too numerous to list, but among other things, President and CEO of the Urban League of Springfield, and most importantly for us, the Chairman of the University of Massachusetts Board of Trustees. He's a champion of public higher education and of equal access and opportunity for all young people in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Please welcome Chairman Thomas.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We have to make sure we have some people to graduate today, don't we? I'm going to, at the risk of being very popular, I'm going to be brief. As chairman of the board of the University of Massachusetts, it is my distinct honor to be with you today to congratulate you on all that you have achieved here at UMass Amherst and at the Commonwealth Honors College. As chairman, I have the opportunity to travel the state with some frequency. And in every corner of the Commonwealth, without equivocation, people know of the outstanding students who are admitted to this college. They know of the work you do here, and they know of the successes that the Commonwealth Honors College graduates enjoy as they go forward in life. Commonwealth Honors College certainly is one of the shiniest jewels in the university's crown, and it is a jewel that shines even brighter now with the opening of your wonderful new residential complex. The Boston Globe several years ago called the Commonwealth Honors College a public ivy, and that is a reputation that is only going to grow. And it will do so ultimately not because of the new buildings, as nice as they are, but because of the students like you and because of the great faculty we are so fortunate to have here in Amherst. So, congratulations to the students. And let me leave you with a caution that the great German philosopher Goethe left for us years ago, when he said that what we get as we try to achieve what we get when we achieve our goals is not nearly as important as what we become as we try to achieve our goals. So again, congratulations. Parents, you deserve to take a big bow yourselves. We're very proud of all of you, and we wish you continued success.
Thank you, Chairman Thomas. Also with us today is James V. Staros, Provost and Senior Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs. Provost Staros' strong leadership helped to make several important innovations possible in the Commonwealth Honors College, notably the creation of the residential community and the creation of an honors faculty. His vision has guided the Honors College through the past 5 years, and if I may say so as a history professor, these 5 years represent the period of greatest development in the history of honors education on our campus. Provost Staros is completing his term as provost at UMass Amherst. On behalf of the Commonwealth Honors College, I'd like to thank you for your unwavering commitment to honors education, and I invite you to address the graduates. Provost Staros.
Approximately 4 years ago, many of you received a letter from Commonwealth Honors College inviting you to join this community of scholars. Others of you joined it later during your course of studies here. But what all of you had in common was that you wanted to make the most of your education. What does that mean? At its best, an education teaches you to think broadly and deeply, to ask questions and generate new ideas. It prepares you to continue learning, indeed for lifelong learning, and to adapt to a rapidly changing world, perhaps to lead some of those rapid changes. You, the members of the Commonwealth Honors College class of 2014, represent the breadth and depth of this university's fields of inquiry. Each of you has explored disciplines outside your chosen major. Each of you has delved into your discipline through your senior capstone project. You have pursued your education at the highest level, and we represent that achievement by the gold cords that you'll receive today. We cannot know what the future will bring, what the hot jobs will be in 20 or 30 years, or more importantly, what the world will need from you then. What we do know is that we have pushed you to develop skills and habits of mind to navigate an ever-changing world. I invite you to consider today's gold cords something beyond a marker of achievement. Consider them a reminder of the dedication, curiosity, determination, and adaptability that you've brought here today and that will serve you well for decades to come. You've worked hard to be here today. You should all be proud of yourselves. As I look across the audience, I see family and friends who are rightly proud of you. We too are proud to have had you as a student, as part of the UMass Amherst family. You have made the university a better place by your contributions, by setting the pace of your classes with your enthusiasm to learn and your engagement in class discussions, by forming, leading, and participating in the campus's many registered student organizations and athletic teams, by working as peer mentors in Commonwealth Honors College or as RAs in the residence halls, by serving on advisory boards and in student government, and by spending many volunteer hours helping others. Now you'll turn these talents and dedications to new communities across the country and across the world. and we trust that you will continue to learn and grow and cultivate the characteristics that brought you these gold cords today. We hope you'll keep in touch with us and know that UMass Amherst and Commonwealth Honors College will always be your community, and we'll always be proud of you. Thank you.
In a minute, I'll be introducing our student speaker, but first, I'd like to acknowledge the presence on the platform of the following leaders, and I'll ask you each to rise as I say your name. Marcelette G. Williams, Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Student Affairs, and International Relations of the University of Massachusetts System. University of Massachusetts Board of Trustees member, Richard P. Campbell. State Representative Ellen Story, and Massachusetts Senate Majority Leader, State Senator Stanley Rosenberg. Thank you for joining us today. This year's student speaker is Kurt Schultz. Kurt has majored in biochemistry and molecular biology. His senior thesis is titled "The Effect of Valence on Sleep-Dependent Processing of Emotional Memory and Reactivity in Older Adults." Kurt is also the founder of UCAN. UCAN is a student-run volunteer network that has matched over 250 UMass students with volunteer opportunities throughout the Amherst Public School. Kurt was named a 21st Century Leader, one of the highest recognitions given to undergraduates at UMass. UMass Amherst selected Kurt as our sole honoree at the State House this May as one of the 29 who shine. This is a distinction given by Governor Deval Patrick to recognize students who've made outstanding contributions to the civic and economic well-being of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Please welcome Kurt Schultz.
Thank you, Dean Gordon, for your introduction. I'm thrilled to represent my classmates in the Commonwealth Honors College and to be the student speaker today. The subject of my speech is a big one. Who are we? How can we contribute to society and remain free as individuals? How can we combine our desire to be socially successful with our desire to be ourselves? How can we meet this challenge? How has our college experience helped us to meet this personal challenge? Soon enough, we will be entering the professions of people we have looked up to for so long in our lives. We have been shadowing them in their roles. For some of us, this model might be a politician. For others, a professor. For others, a doctor, and for others, a business leader. But now that we are about to graduate, we see that those models can't completely define us. No one name or role model can predict our lives and our choices. We are so much more than that. Each one of us needs people to look up to, people to imitate. But we also need our own freedom and self-respect. We already learned this here at UMass. Our university does a great job at combining opportunities to work with faculty and staff, along with a chance to develop along our own pathways. Here at UMass Amherst, we have learned that life itself is a pendulum, swinging back and forth between our individual goals and our desire to contribute to the greater community. The Honors College has been important to us because it has given us space to swing back and forth. I'm a member of ICONS, the Integrated Concentration in Science, a 4-year program co-sponsored by the College of Natural Sciences and the Commonwealth Honors College. For year 2, we take a course titled Integrated Scientific Communication. For several weeks, we were fixated on one side of the pendulum, the side pertaining to our own research interests. But then for our culminating project, we came together as teams to solve a case study. For my group, we investigated how polar bears in the western Hudson Bay could serve as a model for climate change. In this way, this swung the pendulum to the other side, providing an opportunity for us to work together to tackle a global issue. During my freshman year, I teamed up with 2 other honors students, and we created a bridge between UMass Amherst and the Amherst Public Schools. This network, known as UCAN, provided individual UMass students with opportunities to volunteer in a variety of positions in any of the local public schools. UCAN works because it keeps the pendulum swinging. On one side, we have individual students going who are predisposed to serve as tutors and mentors. On the other side, these same individuals are driven by the fact that they're part of UCAN, something that's bigger than themselves. In this way, we formed a special community in the process. The Commonwealth Honors College saw the value of what we were doing and recognized UCAN as an official CHC program. This backing by the Honors College established an even greater community feel and empowered us to give back even more. Today, we are at a point in our lives where our identities really begin to take shape. We will become businesswomen and scientists and researchers and professors. Remain a UMass student. Remain a UMass student forever in the sense of swinging back and forth between your community and yourself, between the ideals that others justly ask you to meet and your own personal goals. We have learned at UMass how to work for credit and how to work for our own ideals at the same time. We have been given our honors requirements, but we've also been given open opportunities and freedom. I am grateful for UMass Amherst and the Commonwealth Honors College for providing me with some structure, but not too much. Life itself is constantly in flux, swinging us back and forth between our role as individuals and our role to serve the greater good. Let's remember that we cannot become free without helping others. In the freshman honors course that most of us took, Ideas That Change the World, we studied Gandhi. Gandhi said, "The best way to find yourself is in the service of others." We will follow our own path while also contributing to our community. Remember to always keep your pendulum swinging. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much, Kurt. Now this time is dedicated to our honor students as we present them with the accolades they so richly deserve. We will recognize each of the graduates individually. As a visible sign that you are completing your degree with honors, we will bestow on you a gold stole to wear on your academic gown. The gold is a symbol of the value of your achievements. We will ask the students, as your college or school is called, to rise, leave your cap at your seat, step to the aisle on the outside of your section, one row at a time, and form a line on each side coming up the ramps. Will Professor Alex Phillips and Professor Susan Whitbourne please come forward to begin the presentation of the graduates? Will Provost Staros and Chancellor Subaswamy please come to the center of the stage to prepare to congratulate our graduates?
Will Dean John Hurd please join me on this side of the stage? And will Dean Gordon please join Professor Whitbourne? To assist in awarding our graduates their gold honors stoles will Professor Kim Tremblay, Professor Julian Tyson, Professor Kevin Crocker, and Assistant Dean Corey Poles please take their places at the ends of the ramps. Will the students from the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences please rise and come to the stage? Shake their hands. Chelsea Thompson.
Stephen Hurling.
Mary Callanan.
Lindsay Stone.
Sasha Alec.
Jared Bollier.
Maria Hodgkins.
Zoe Talkin.
Stacy Levin.
Stephen Gerschlach.
Hunter Barkley.
Daniel Dovev.
Margaret Hislop.
Miles Powell.
Kate Beard.
Christopher Suro.
Amy Luskin.
Megan Sullivan.
William Brown.
Chelsea Lashwa.
Lindsay Davis.
Dean Alsop.
Logan Bedell.
Jeffrey Chang.
Hannah Sparks.
Ratika Bakri.
Mark Van Oden.
Mirav Kaufman.
Zachary Berman.
Keith Lima.
Perel. Ellen Perel.
Michael McCormick.
La Rosie Burrell.
Renee Baruxis.
Natalie McClung.
Cameron Cackley.
Taryn Tursick.
James White Sullivan.
Colleen Hespeler.
Catherine Miller.
Justine Kane.
Patricia Cahill.
Sayla Keenan.
Taylor DeSantis.
Sarah Siddiqui.
Laura Borth.
Thank you, Dean Hurd.
One more. Julia Bialik.
Will Dean Stephen Kavanaugh please join me on this side of the stage? And will the students from the School of Nursing please rise and come forward up the ramp on this side of the stage, please? Molly Gove. Francesca Miselli. Emily Gardner. Allison Long. Brenna Bailey. Christine Beatrice. Alicia Silva. Gabrielle Pat. Elizabeth Freegon. Joseph McNamara. Megan Cook. Amanda DeSormo. Thank you, Dean Kavanaugh. Will Associate Dean Dan Gerber please join me on this side of the stage? And will the students from the School of Public Health and Health Sciences please rise and come to the stage? John Fraser.
Nicholas Otis.
Gianna Lucetti.
Emily Boudreau.
Shirin Hakim.
Corinne Ainsworth.
Lindsay Russo.
Timothy Paradise.
Vishal Shetty.
Matthew Cronin.
Carlene McGuinnen.
Kelsey Bennett.
Catherine Bagarella.
Sam Fraulini.
Kelly McCarthy.
Melissa Geldart.
Jamie Hall.
Paige Shea.
Amanda Zarthy.
Hunter Parent Wetmore.
Erica Lynch.
Kelsey Jordan.
Alexander Borges.
Marina Simons.
Daniel Levin.
Alina Balavuni.
Thank you, Associate Dean Gerber. I will now turn the microphone over to Professor Susan Whitbourne.
Thank you. Will Dean Steve Goodwin please join Meredith Feltus at the other side of the stage? To assist in awarding our graduates their gold honor stoles will Professor Neil Anderson, Professor Jim Rinderly, Professor Rebecca Spencer, and Professor Patricia Wadsworth please exchange places with their colleagues at the end of their ramps. Will the students from the College of Natural Sciences please rise and come forward to the stage? Eric Schott.
Catherine Brow. Heather Jordan.
Leah Walser.
Jacqueline DeBella.
Aaron Amato.
Sean McDougall.
Maxine Dudek.
Kurt Schultz.
Christopher Hull.
Melanie Muller.
Emily Taverna.
Sarah Zura.
Matthew Lavoie.
Thomas Lynch.
Zachary Scott.
Laura Stierchak.
Nicholas Fitzgerald.
Claire Miller.
Ian Davies.
Haley Eskovitz.
Stephanie Dodson.
Deanna Lombardi.
Brianna Ramsey.
Casey Cohen.
Amanda Tan.
Cassandra Pelletier.
Katrin O'Rourke.
Benjamin Goldman.
Tori Souza.
Katie Love.
Kylie Dieter.
Raquel Manley.
Christina Fahey.
Molly Cocaine.
Mark Hammond.
Michael Mora.
Adam Pepe.
Lucas Thorburn.
Baruch Kiros.
Shisui Lee.
Bingshin Zheng.
Alex McKay.
Morgan Opie.
Jill Murphy.
Julio Urucci.
Beth Ramey.
Ashley Curran.
Alexis Tomaszewski.
Teresa Goodwin.
Roger Charest. John Roger Charest.
Melissa Goulet.
Austin Barnes.
Samantha Gillis.
Christina Baker.
Anne-Marie Mamborket.
Bethany Gately.
Joanna Tan.
Alicia Beaudry.
Amanda Savidian.
Eli Hoffman.
Catherine Anzuoni.
Brittany DiTullio.
Daniel Palencia.
Brittany McCardle.
Julie Woodbury.
Monica Gandhi.
Haywan Park.
Aaron Pa.
Abigail Brandt.
Patrick Richard.
Pratiksha Yalukishatar.
Tananya Saksuryan.
Amber Sullivan. Marva Khalid.
Apichaya Banyatrachata.
Brittany Stepton.
Rebecca Okegbu.
Haruna Matsusaka.
Hainal Motiwala.
Alexandra Sinkata.
Kevin Fernandez.
Catherine Sheridan.
Jared Stein.
Sarah Jo Torgrimson.
Sahil Tembulkar.
Kara Page.
David Gilman.
Catherine Monopoly.
Cynthia Hessian.
Emily Travers.
Sarah Dingman.
Sun Young Lim.
Aisha Sundaram.
Julie Sun.
Saul Kushinsky.
Marie Kalapa. Anthony Moe.
Megan Drumheller.
Brendan Murphy.
Alexandra Saracino.
Deborah Lee.
Amy Pettigrew.
Aditi Davi.
Zoema Warshawski.
Lana Kim.
Kristen Cheney.
Arena Makucha.
Abigail Needleman.
Christopher Hoff.
Hillary Adams.
Justin Lee.
Raina Durazio.
Mary Kate Cohn.
Christine McCall.
Jessica Andrade.
Matthew Gerasi.
Sarah DeTore.
Taylor Pedigo.
Alexander Fine.
Victoria Pazzialo.
Adam McSherry.
Shelley Kratzer.
Andre Mikulovsky.
Erica Fitzpatrick.
Caitlin Bonchbach.
Matthew Macedo.
Veronica Brandt.
Manan Jane.
Elliot Bruce.
Tiffany Nguyen.
James Benjamin.
Jennifer Hootman.
Christopher Tino.
Samantha Mazidas.
Mariah Katz.
Pauline Riley.
Hurdya Churlapati.
Danielle Macy.
Yael Kaufman.
Lily Fitzgerald.
Elishiva Bukit.
Lila Grallert.
Sarah Robertson.
Jocelyn Haversat.
Yan Ling.
Amanda Nee.
Carolyn Kelly.
Daniel Stubbs.
Tierney Boxey.
Julia Napolitano.
Kirsten Lavaroni.
Emily Malik.
Kayla Goldberg.
Sarah Stoddard.
Veronica Pace.
Nicholas Pacella.
Kayla Pelland. William Warren. Haley Dalzell. Cassie Sefton. Keenan Mahan. Michael Kalfopoulos. Seamus Hughes. Alexandra Walls. Tibor Mascari. Samuel Richardson. Samantha Williams. Brian Teefee. Monica Lewin. Julia Hadley. Laura Acevedo. Divya Harpalani. Abigail Wells. Catherine Day. Joseph Holmesy. Kiran Muller. Hoya Jafari. Raymond Magner. Thomas Cow. Christopher Waters. Soren Howe. Kyle Vanderwerf. And James Farrell. Thank you, Dean Goodwin. Will Dean Timothy J. Anderson please join Director of Development Meredith Feltus at the other side of the stage? And will the students from the College of Engineering please rise and come forward to the stage?
So wait until they're set.
Alex Finn.
Mie Takahashi.
Anna Burho.
Nathan Young.
Matthew Mellon.
Brian Kennedy.
Nathaniel Egan.
Christopher Roy.
Tyler Loggins.
Melissa Donahue.
Jamie Jankola.
Abigail Ellis.
Matthew Robinson.
Nicole Love.
Eugene Rush.
Thomas Pyle.
John German.
David Ferreira.
Michael Vicavoy.
Brandon Lund.
Jared Post.
Wendy Feinstein.
Mark Wagner.
Jonathan Shantz.
Eric Wagner.
Mateen Hakim.
David Ziefman.
Kelsey Mantoni.
William Sullivan.
Anthony Sanford.
John Shattuck.
George Paclaris.
Joshua Hodge.
Neil Bajaj.
Dong Yup Shin.
Liam Kelly. Kevin Eichholt. Bianca Jumbaker. Awanli Okoye. Jessica Bwachi.
Thank you, Dean Anderson. I will now turn this microphone over to Director of Communication, Shonda Pettiford, and Director of Development, Meredith Feltus, will remain at the other microphone. Thank you.
Will Director Michael Sugarman please join me on this side of the stage? To assist in awarding our graduates their Gold Honors Stoles will Professor Ben Branch, Professor Janice Grieve, Professor Nikki Stoya, and Professor Doris Bargan. Please exchange places with your colleagues at the ends of the ramp. Will the students graduating with a bachelor's degree with individual concentration, or as we say here at UMass, BDIC, please rise and come to this side of the stage. Elizabeth Schroeder. Sarah Walsh. Sarah Hops. Samuel Mardell. Lily Strasberg. David Key. Emma Mulvaney. Shannon McDonough. Annalise Ritter. Thank you, Director Sugarman. Will the students from the College of Education please rise and come to this side of the stage? And thank you, Dean Christine McCormick, for joining me. Sydney Perry. Thank you, Dean McCormick. Will Dean Julie Hayes please join me on this side of the stage? And will students graduating from the College of Humanities and Fine Arts please rise and come forward to the stage? Kenneth Mick.
Brenna Morrison.
Michael Davidson.
Duncan Edgar.
Sean Reel.
Kaylee Mangiarelli.
Ryan Kaplan.
Matulaki Bondi.
Kelsey George.
Megan Fleming.
Sharon Patrika.
Evan Scheinheit.
Margaret Spring.
Alex Schaefer.
Catherine Tolley.
Zaina Sheikh.
Lucia Panache.
Nelson Lewis.
Miriam Tinberg.
Jeffrey Barcher.
Shamiram Barujian. Sebastian Clarkin.
Sebastian Bolea.
Christopher Martin.
Stephen Small.
Karen Freeberg.
Keju Kim.
Thomas Barnes.
Brianne Burke.
John Ponte.
Christian Tremblay.
Carly Wareham.
Michael Caudell.
Margaret Ball.
Annette Campbell.
Brianna Bias.
Cassandra Duncanson.
Ashley Wilcox.
Christina Freitas.
India Mankus.
Allison Kowali.
Vinsula Hastings.
Alyssa Cummings.
Noelle Landry.
Brandon Boudreault.
Shannon McNaught. Thank you, Dean Hayes. Will Dean Mark Fuller please join me on this side of the stage? And will the students from the Eisenberg School of Management please rise and come to the stage? Tiffany Michelle Chow.
Yep.
Alexander Scott Lamphere.
Jacqueline Van.
Daniel Carroll.
Danielle Crocher.
Michelle Tracy.
Kristen Hyman.
Margot Farrell.
Jacqueline Kanaz.
Emily Harper.
Jeffrey Scannell.
Alan Shkolnikov.
Carrie Calzaret.
Sean Porter.
Henry Lee.
Christopher Ryan.
Jennifer Russo.
Derek Phillips.
Pranav Lal.
Cameron Wolfe.
Michael Moore.
Joseph O'Neill.
Connor Nolan.
Christopher Lowell.
Michael Mullen.
Samuel Percy.
Emily Coville.
Haley Dean.
Brian Dragunas.
Cody Coughlin.
Suzanne Morin.
Catherine Fay.
Audrey Tripp.
Michael Winez.
Daniel Spector.
Tyler Kowalski.
Kathleen Connolly.
Michael O'Brien.
Amanda McDonald.
Molly Ackerman.
Julia McCrone.
Julie DeGiusto.
Timothy Enfield.
Michelle Levesque.
Javon Matthew.
Erica Quadler.
Ty Burnham.
Lindsay Churgwin.
Anna Petching.
Allison Griggs.
Anitra Palanukarm.
Rishi Ball.
Jennifer Von Flatern.
Brian Haycox.
Michael Wall.
Benjamin Jewell.
Christy Durba.
Philip Johnson.
Shannon Kidger.
Borja Eroglu.
Matthew Tierney.
Peter Sorgi.
David Hemingway.
Thank you, Dean Fuller. Will the faculty helping to award the gold stoles now please return to your seats? And will everyone here join me in sending our congratulations to all of the Commonwealth Honors College graduates?
Well, we did it. We were able to recognize each student, though they used to say years ago it couldn't be done. I'd like to thank Jennifer Bennett of the Commonwealth Honors College for organizing this celebration of excellence. This has been a banner year for the Commonwealth Honors College. The new buildings we call the residential community have provided an enriched academic and social experience to the students living there. The residential community has also increased the renown of the Commonwealth Honors College and the University of Massachusetts Amherst as a whole. You, the graduates, will be known as the graduates of one of the finest public universities and one of the top honors colleges in the country. But even more than the buildings, you, the students, are the source of our success and of our reputation. Your accomplishments make up the resume of the Commonwealth Honors College. These accomplishments include your commitment to broad inquiry, your willingness to range beyond specialization through the Honors General Studies program, your laboratory discoveries, your research on major social issues, your community service, your original humanistic and artistic projects, and much more. You've made a difference to our campus. You've added to the wealth of knowledge produced at this great research university, and you've been at the forefront of socially conscious and ethical activism. Please go forward with the pride that you have received the best education that any college student can receive today, and continue to make a difference in the many organizations that you will be a part of in your futures. And finally, keep in touch with us. We want to hear about your continued success. We are so very proud of you. Congratulations to you all. Graduates, please stay in your places while the platform party and the faculty process out, and then please follow the faculty out and go on to join your families upstairs. Families and friends, please notice that the sections of the Mullins Center are designated by letter. The letters are also posted in the concourse around the outside of this arena. Please meet your graduates on the concourse by the letters of the graduates' last names. This celebration has officially come to an end. Once again, congratulations to all the graduates.
you.